top-notch sides in this competition. But here we go. Ball number 1 of the grand finale starts off with a bit of a drag down, angling down leg. Now, was there some touch involved? Yes, there's some pad along the way. Good use of the feet. Hits it along the ground into the gap as well, and that will race away to the boundary for a 4. So that will help Nishimura break from the shackles. So the line will be very clear. She'll try to ball it through the offside, but she's been able to find the gap once again, and it will make it to the boundary for a 4. So back-to-back boundaries for Mamushi. Now down the ground, over the top of mid-off, and we have seen a hat-trick of boundaries from Shenani. 4-4-4, and this is real counter-attack from Mamushi. They started off slowly, but now they are switching gears. 3 back-to-back boundaries, and Pacific Rays will have something to think about. Cleaned her up! What a beauty from Yasumoto! And that's the wicket they were after, and they've got that inside the power play. A terrific delivery from Yasumoto sees the demise of the Mamushi opener. That's the dismissal. She advanced forward just a little bit. Scoring at 5 runs per over. Not very extravagant. Now that's a big shot. And that's gone all the way, I think. She's really given that a big whack. The umpire's just checking with the fielder in the deep. But that was a mighty blow out of the middle of the bat. Oda was able to get under the ball. Senaratne was getting into her rhythm, but look at that. She got under the ball and she's just hit that. Will be signaled as 6 runs. Great connection from Oda. What does she do now? Low full toss this time. Fires it on the pads. She's helped that on its way, and it will make it to the boundary for a 4. So runs leaking in Senaratna's over. Oh, now that's a really good ball. A quicker delivery. Absolutely takes Yanagida by surprise. She went on the back foot. I get a feeling she was caught on a crease and she was beaten for pace. Senaratna picks up a wicket, redeems herself with that breakthrough. Look at that. That went like lightning. For anything above 120, they'll be mighty pleased. That's been slogged away high in the air. That's massive. And I think that's over cow corner. What a blow from Bates early on. Let's have a look at the shot. Vera Singhe did not do anything wrong, just got it too full, and Bates danced down the wicket and got to the pitch of the ball. Steps out, and is she out-stumped? Well, it's been caught by the keeper. Oda was a long way out of her pitch. She could have been stumped as well, but sharp piece of glove work by the keeper. Vera Sanghe has her first. Let's have a look at the delivery. Possibly a little quicker through the air. Horribly expensive. Second spell, she has shown a lot of control. That's a freebie. A low full toss. No one in the offside, and Bates says, "Thank you very much. I'll have a slice of that." And she's really gone after that one, and she's thumped it over extra cover for a 4. Here's a look at the shot. Room on offer, juicy full toss. Gets hold of it, gets enough on it. Last ball of the 16th. Tossed up delivery, and that's gone through her defenses. Senaratna has another one. And she started off poorly, but she ends her spell well. She's picked up 2 wickets, and that wicket will seriously dent Mamushi. Look at that, tossed up in the slot. They'll have to just consolidate a wee bit. Chips it in the air, and is it taken? Wow. Now that's a soft dismissal. Iwasaki will be gutted with herself. What has she done there? She's just chipped it straight down the throat of the fielder at short mid-wicket, and half the Mamushi side dismissed. And we are seeing a bit of a downfall towards the back end. The middle order disintegrating under pressure. Clubbed away. Well, straight to the fielder. And has she taken it? Looks like she has. So Field finally gets her reward and she strikes in the final over of the Mamushi innings. I thought Moskrip played that one really well, but straight into the breadbasket of the fielder at short mid-wicket. Last ball of the innings. Oh, play and a miss this time. It's a dot ball and a brilliant finish from Pacific Rays. And here's the batting card for Mamushi. They were not successful early on, but towards the end they were able to strike in their allotted 20 overs. And the umpire signals play, and off we go. Chandel starts off well, slightly on the shorter side. Blows struck that really well. Steps out, thumps it down the ground, just over the bowler's head. First signs of aggression being shown here by Senaratne. Just manages to get under the ball. There's not a lot of elevation on that one. I get a feeling the bowler probably got fingertips on it. We'll have a look. Good use of the feet. Good connection. Just gets it over the bowler's head. Chandel is bowling a very probing line. She's keeping it tight. Now she's got that one away. And Senaratne has really have navigated the first 4 overs unfazed. That's been clubbed high in the air. This could be an opportunity. What a grab. What an excellent catch that was. That ball was hit a long way up in the air. And the fielder kept her eyes on the ball all the way through and made that catch look so easy. Blows played that shot really well, but she'll be disappointed that she picked out the fielder at cow corner, and that wicket will just open the doors. I think it's touching 6.5, I guess. Low full toss this time, clubbed high in the air, one bounce into the boundary. A welcome boundary for Pacific Rays. The required run rate, as you can see, is almost touching 7, but that boundary will bring it back to 6.7. That's a really good looking shot, but not a very good delivery from the bowler. Down the leg side, leading edge. Oh, that's an absolute calamity for Pacific Rays. Senaratne was looking to work it away on the leg side, just closes the face of her bat too early. I get a feeling she was possibly undone by the slow pace of that delivery. A leading edge ball pops up in the air. That's Bates into the attack, bowling a final over. Now Veera Sanghe was able to get the ball in the gap, and that ball will reach the boundary as well. Uses her feet, thumps it down the ground and into the hands of the fielder at mid-on. So Veera Singhe has to depart. Moskrip has another scalp to her name. Nicely bowled, a delightful delivery. There was a lot of flight, a lot of air on that one, and Veera Singhe was looking to hit it down the ground. So this is a good start to this over from... Oh no, that's suicidal, and they simply couldn't have afforded a wicket at this stage. They were getting few runs in this over. They were getting a bit of a move on, and Shenani balls a straighter delivery which just skidded through off the surface. It'll disrupt their momentum. Oh, could have been another wicket. I think she's gone. Would you believe it? Bowled through the gate. Goto had absolutely no clue about that one. And that's a sensational delivery from Shehani. A little slower through the air possibly. Length slightly on the shorter side. Little bit of turn off the surface. And batters have found it hard to take the attack to her. That's been clobbered. That's gone high. That's out of the park. We have just seen the first maximum of the run chase. I get a feeling it has probably come a little too late. There's a saying, there's an age-old saying, it's never too late. And look at that, it's been absolutely heaved away, powerfully struck. Mamushi cannot lower their guard, especially when Dignam is on strike. She can hit the long ball, but now she perishes. Ota picks up her first wicket, very first ball she strikes, and she has gotten rid of the dangerous batter, and that could probably be the end of the road for Pacific Rays. Last ball coming up, last ball of the match, last ball of the tournament. It's been quite a tournament, really. She hits it through the offside. They'll satisfy themselves with a single, and that will do. It's game over, and Mamushi are the winners of the Women's Japan Premier League tournament. They are the winners, and they won the match by 14 runs. Healthy contribution from Senaratna, 30 of 41. Here's a look at the bowling card. 2 wickets each for disciplined bowling from Pacific Rays. Here's the match summary.